Quick, like and subscribe if you want this silly doggy to spawn in your next server. Nice intro, Alpha. What is going on, everyone? Prime here, back with another Noob to Pro series episode. I believe this is episode 3, right? Well, brief introduction. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that sub button. We do a lot of pet catchers content here on this channel. I'm hoping I can pop out a couple more videos until basically this game is long dead, because unfortunately the long updates drives players away, unfortunately. And to you people who play pet catchers, you guys already know all the updates are bi-weekly, and it's pretty simple and easy to like get things done in this game and make it like, I guess, like end game players. So that's probably one of the main reasons why this game doesn't have a lot of players to begin with right now, with there only being 6,700 active right now. That's definitely really low compared to other Roblox games right now, but there's going to be a huge update coming, you guys. Next one coming, it's not going to be this Friday, of course. Uploading this video Thursday. Today's Thursday, so it's going to be next Friday when the next update is going to be coming out. I'm not going to give any leaks right now or anything. I'm not going to talk about anything that might be coming out, but I will be coming out with a leak video. I'm not sure when. I'll probably come out with like a part 1 leak video, maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday. One of those days I'll be coming out with a leak video for part 1, and I'm sure there's going to be more leaks to come by, so there will be 2 parts for the leaks video. But already with the leaks that I have now in my hand, there's already a lot to go over with, and a lot of new things that are going to be added in the next coming update that you guys are definitely going to love. Enough yapping though, let's get straight into this, you guys. So if you don't know, again, this Noob to Pro series is me starting from the start and making it all the way to the end with no Robux. All right, not using any Robux, but all the knowledge I have built up over the past couple weeks of me playing pet catchers on my main account. So from episode 1 and episode 2, we made it all the way to Sunset Shores. Next step for us is getting enough money to make our way to Dusty Dunes. Also, one other thing that I haven't mentioned in episode 1 or episode 2, if you guys were watching those, is that all the grinding and everything I'm doing is all on these videos, you guys. I am not doing any off video grinding, so everything that I do, work and gain on this account for pet catchers is all happening in video. Of course, not everything. I mean, I'm cutting like 80% of the video out because a lot of it is grinding, but you guys get what I mean. But all right, let's see where we're at. So I think for upgrades, I think we got all the upgrades that we needed for now. There was the extra mob drop over there, but we don't need that right now. We got the extra health. We don't need that right now as well. We'll probably get it depending on how much damage the scorpions are doing, because the scorpions are a little harder to dodge sometimes. So getting more health will help against that, but we will see once we actually go up against them. Keep in mind, you guys, make sure you guys are abusing your eggs. As soon as you go into a new world, just start hatching eggs and build up your team right there and then. So we need 4 million coins. So the first thing we're going to be doing is, of course, grinding out these crabs with our coin potion and working our way to Dusty Dunes. Because personally, you guys, the fishing quest, it's all right early on. Definitely just to get all the fishies and get your first secret will definitely be pretty good for you to move further into the game a little faster. But as for quests, I personally don't recommend them. The bug quest and the crab quest that's in Atlantis are definitely just better as for getting just better loot. But of course, the fish technique to get gems is a good way to get gems, but it's not better than grinding out the bosses with the fortune events. All right, but first thing, let's start grinding out these crabbies. So make sure you guys are abusing your potions. And alrighty, that didn't take us long to get that 4 million. Definitely that coin potion and just having better pets for the coin multiplier helped a lot. And they weren't even maxed out that high, just at level 6 and the fairy being at level 3, the coin multiplier, only being 12 for the crocodile and 37 for fairy. I mean, I could have given some berries. I definitely could have given some berries. Where are my berries? 2.6 to level them up a little bit just to speed up the process, but I don't recommend that. Definitely start saving your berries just so later on in these other worlds you can just upgrade your pets like at least up to 5 to give you that boost when you guys get the new pets. But Dusty Dunes, so first things first is we're gonna get the safety really quick away from these. How much damage are they gonna do to me? Okay, a lot. Let's get some new pets. For that, let's go ahead and look at our new upgrades. So we got auto AFK, more pets, and extra pet team. So realistically, we really don't need any of these 3 right now. So the first thing we want to do when it comes to upgrades is just kind of go back and get that extra upgrade for the health. We also have the shrine now, so we can start doing mini games. Personally, this dig game sucks, so I rather not do it, but for now I guess it doesn't hurt to do this mini game a couple times. But once you guys get to the arcade and you get that Roboclaw, I do recommend doing that over honestly any of the other mini games. Just guarantees better and more loot. overall. Let's go ahead and pop one of those lucks and one of our regular lucks. We only have one left of those. Okay, start hatching. We could actually pop one of the other ones. I forgot about that potion too. This one right here. 10 minutes. We can use one of those. If you guys are using your luck potions, definitely try to make sure you guys are using your extra egg hatcher potion if you guys have one. I don't think I'm gonna get my hands on another dual core, so I might actually head back to the Sunset Shores to hatch a couple more to see if I can get an extra fairy. But that's if the fairy is still better than these rhinos or these golems. Let's check them out. 85, 75. Okay, so it's definitely a huge jump from the golems and rhinos to the fairies. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to Sunset Shores and see if I can test my luck on getting some more fairies, because I would prefer a full team of fairies instead of those golems or rhinos. Remember, you guys, it doesn't hurt to have an auto clicker. It does help just speed up hatching these eggs, especially when you guys don't have those upgrades yet to speed the egg process. So if you guys know a legendary is going to be a lot easier to hatch in one world than the other, and you guys know that those are going to be better stats compared to the epics that you can get off the bat in your current world, then I would recommend going back to that world, being Sunset Shores for me, to get those legendaries. And in this case scenario, it's going to be the fairies for me. And alrighty, in that like 8 minutes of me hatching, I was able to get myself 3 extra fairies, completely replacing all 3 of my crocodiles that I have right now on my team. So now, instead of having the best epics that are in the Dusty Dunes, being the golems at 85 damage and 11 times multiplier for coins for the base stats, I have now 4 fairies for the base stats of being 160 damage and 35 times multiplier for the coins. See how much it's going to cost us to get the Gloomy Grotto. 50 million. Not too hard. Getting 4 million from the crabs wasn't too hard, and now that we have a full team of fairies, we are going to level them up a little bit using our berries, and I'm going to test them out against the scorpions and see how they do. All right, so we were able to get them all to level 3, being 173 now, 37 in the core multiplier, 180 for our level 4 now. So let's see how much damage they do against the scorpions. Oh, that's pretty decent, I think. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna go ahead and throw my coin potions back on. I only have 4 of them, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw those back on and grind out these scorpions for a little bit. After just 10 minutes of grinding the scorpions right here, of course using the potion, the coin potions, 10 minutes is all it took for me to get enough to go to the Gloomy Grotto. So we're gonna head over here and then check out the upgrades to see if anything else can boost us up. To quickly go over to Magma Basin, because I think Magma Basin, the entrance over here is 100 million coins. I think Magma Basin is 100 million coins, and getting the 50 million only took 10 minutes. But I mean, I could just do another 20 minutes of me killing these mutant slimes. They will be giving more coins, but I'm gonna see if I can get better pets here, just see if these epic pets are going to be better than the legendary fairy pets you get from Sunset Shores, because if they are, we can definitely gather these up for our new team, and it will definitely drop us from grinding 20 minutes for that 100 million. But it seems like I already killed these mutant slimes pretty quick with the fairies already, but let's go ahead and check these new epic pets. But the upgrades here, we don't really need them. You guys could go back and get the HP that's in Sunset Shores, because I think that was only about 600k. So if you, it's completely up to you guys. You could always just, I mean, just get better at dodging these slimes or any of the other mobs, but it's really not needed. And we have extra pet storage and extra pet teams, again, that you guys really don't need right now until like end game is when you guys need the more pet teams. But even then, all the other upgrades are around the world. With the extra pet teams, definitely don't need them all. At most, maybe like 3 teams. And then of course in Gloomy Grotto we got the dance off. I would probably recommend doing the dig one over the breakdance, just because it's a little faster and you get more than doing the breakdance minigame here. Up until you go to the arcade, then like I said before, really just doing the claw machine will be definitely the best one out of the 4. The easiest legendary here being that night serpent thing, that dark serpent. I think they're called the mutant slime and the bat, dark bat, and then I think it's a mutant slime is what the other one's called. Oh, it was a poison frog. I don't think I had any other luck potions too to use for the eggs. I was crafting right now. Make sure you guys are always crafting too, because the potions don't cost as much, and by the time you guys make it a Gloomy Grotto, the amount of millions you guys can gather up pretty easily just from overnight, you know, grinding out these slimes is a big difference. So once you guys start, you know, getting those millions of coins really easily from the slime, you know, it's just pennies to you guys. So definitely make sure you guys are using just making a bunch of potions, especially the coin multipliers, because you guys will be needing a lot of coins early on just to make it towards the last world. And berries and knowledge scrolls, of course, early on is a little hard to get your hands on. Crafting a lot of these XP elixirs along with the coin elixirs both only cost coin, so using a lot of those when you guys are maxing out the mobs or grinding out the mobs will definitely help a lot. Okay, so the base stats for the dark bat, it's 120 in damage and 25 coin multiplier. I think that's slightly under the fairy. The poison frog is of course lower than that, so we're not going to even consider putting the poison frog on our team. But as for the dark bat, it does take more berries to level up the fairy being a legendary, so the dark bat could be better only because I think we can get it to a slightly higher level than the fairy using less berries. But in this case, we're going to stick with our fairies and use the berries that we have now to level them all, at least probably 2 times each, I'm hoping. So around this time, the best thing you guys can do is just grind out the slimes, because you can get some pretty decent drops from the slimes. So before we start that, I'm going to go ahead and make my way back to Frosty Peaks to get one of those upgrades. Oh, and the magic shop, I totally forgot about this. We can start adding charms to our pets, and of course you guys can only add them to legendaries and higher, so we can start doing that and probably aim for the damage and coin multiplier. I feel like in this point would be most effective just for us, like early on, and as we go down to like the end game, we can definitely start changing them to just like more damage wise, being the deadly, fatal, and critical, because we definitely need more coin. We're going to be going for looting and damage. So before we do that, let's go make our way back to Frosty Peaks and get that extra mob drop. I'm only buying this now only because of the radioactive slime that the slimes drop. Definitely be helpful just so we can prevent ourselves from buying them from the magic shop. Even though it doesn't cost as much, it still definitely helps just to save as much coin as you have in these early stages of the game. So now let's go ahead and test out with a couple of the slimes. I don't think you're gonna really see the difference off the bat of how much extra drops are actually gonna make a difference, but just right now with the fairies, I mean, I'm already getting about like 500k per kill, I think, minimum. So one of these radioactive jellies right here, 5 of them already cost $1 million, and it takes about 2 of these slimes to even afford one of those. So buying that extra mob drop would definitely help right now. So let's go ahead, let's see how much jelly we have right now. We only have 20, and because we don't have those skill tree upgrades for the radioactive jelly, it's only a 2% chance of adding a random charm to our pet. So right now we're going to prioritize just killing a bunch of these slimes and getting a bunch of radioactive jelly so we can add all of those charms to our fairies, being looting and deadly. And we're definitely going to need a lot because they are randomized, so we are going to be needing the scrolls that these slimes also drop, being the mystery and void scrolls. So I have 10 minutes worth of coin multiplier, so we're going to go ahead and just use that right now on these slimes. Look what we found, y'all. Prismatic slime, the 1 in 10,000 chance for getting that prismatic. Oh, we got 300 from that. We killed that like instantly too. I thought it would have had a little bit more health. Those, if you guys don't know, those prismatic slimes you guys just saw right there has a 1 in 10,000 chance of dropping those prismatic hoverboards. You guys might have seen me use that on my main account. I'm not sure if any of you guys were aware of that, but I just, you know, found aware of those prismatic hoverboards like not even too long ago. I think like a week ago, so I found out that those were even a thing. So we've been grinding out the coins for about 8 minutes or so. And we were just doing the mutant slimes just so we can get a lot of those scrolls and radioactive jelly. But hypothetically speaking right now, if we did have enough to put all the charms on all our fairies right now, you guys could drop down back to Dusty Dunes just so you guys can kill these scorpions a lot quicker with the better team. Because as you guys see right now, I am killing them faster, but I'm not killing them faster to where, you know, they're not spawning, where I'm like having a moment where I'm just waiting for them to spawn. Which means if I'm killing these faster, I'm definitely gonna be getting more coins here than I would be doing the slime, because the coin multiplier between what you get between the scorpions and the slimes isn't really a big difference. I think once again, make sure you guys are always crafting something, because right now I am currently crafting some elixirs, and this 50 right here elixirs I think only cost me about 1 million coins, and the coin elixir might be the same or slightly under. So I would recommend buying that second slot as soon as you guys get that 1200 gems. So you guys who don't know, to any of you new players, once you guys make it to Magma Basin, you guys do unlock trading, which is only available in Publix. I'm actually just realizing that it actually says it right there when you click trading. Unlock Magma Basin to begin trading. I'm gonna make my way back to the mutant slimes so I can work my way back to 100 million coins just so I can get some more scrolls, because I will be needing more mystery scrolls than I would need the radioactive jelly. But I still need to stack up on a lot because I don't remember how much radioactive jelly I really need to get all the charms I need for all 4 of these pets. So for the remainder of the 5 million coins, I'm just gonna stay here. So now that we're 108 million, we can afford some of these mystery scrolls, so I'm gonna go ahead and just buy those 2. Now we're gonna test this out. So I have 160 radioactive jelly. I don't even know if that's enough, but we're gonna go ahead and just test it out with just one of them. Instead of doing it until charm, we're just gonna go buy 1. I think it was 2%, right? We're gonna go like this for a little bit and see if we can get ourselves a charm. Okay, so it took us about 20, but we were able to get lifesteal and shrined. So Right now, we're just gonna go ahead and go to the other ones before we start using our mystery scrolls to reroll. Even though we don't really need the shrine or lifesteal right now, or really it's just not the ones that we're aiming for. There still are upgrades to the pets, so we're gonna go ahead and just leave them for now and go ahead and move to the other fairies and see if we can get the ones that we're looking for, which are looting and damage. This stupid fairy right here took about 70 of our radioactive jelly to even get the 2 same ruins that we just had of the other one. We have 19 left. I don't even think that's gonna be enough for one room, but we're gonna go ahead and just do until shiny and see if we can get at least one. Okay, this game sucks, dude. Radioactive jelly is so hard to get really early on right now, especially with these slimes. I killed so many of them right now and I wasn't able to get enough, not even close to enough to get these. I don't even know if I want to re-roll them. I guess it's 2 ruins I don't really need right now. It doesn't really matter too much if we lost them, so let's go ahead with our 9 mystery scrolls that we have right now. We're gonna go ahead and re-roll them and see if we can get either looting or damage first. Even if we can't get both 2 stacked right now, even if we get 1, we're gonna go ahead and move to the next fairy. Okay, so right here, it only took us 2 for the first fairy to get deadly 2, so we're gonna go ahead and leave that right now and move to the next fairy and see if we can get looting. Looting would be nice right now. Looting 2. How much of a difference is that between one that has it and one that doesn't have it? So that being 52 for the multiplier, 45. Okay, that's not much of a difference, but damage wise, I guess that's not much of a difference either. For now, we're gonna leave that and we're just gonna go ahead and make our way to Magma Basin and work our way from there. So once again, all these upgrades right here in the Gloomy Grotto, you guys really don't need right now, especially that being 40 million for 400 plus health. It is a big jump with health, especially once you guys start attacking these molten crabs, but I personally don't recommend it. So let's just go ahead and make our way to Magma Basin so we can now we got 2 new shrines. Oh, we didn't actually check out the other shrine that was in here. I forgot there's a radioactive jelly shrine in this waterfall. We got the epic cube. Oh, and a chest right here. And we got the radioactive jelly shrine, which gave us about 80. We can actually use that 80 radioactive jelly right now on our fairies and see if we can get some new ruins. And I totally forgot about the chest too. So there's one here. Oh, we got the deadly ruin and the looting ruin. Oh, we can add those right away to our fairies. That's exactly what we needed. Okay, so that was one of the chests. The chest actually would have helped a lot more if I remembered it. This is my second time forgetting about the chest. So that's one of them. I have no idea where the second chest is at. Under the bridge? This is a small map. There's literally nowhere else this other chest can be. There's always 2 in every map. And I have no idea where the other chest is. Okay, so before we continue on to Magma Basin, let's go ahead and find the chests that were here at Dusty Dunes. So the first one is going to be under this little weird structure thing right behind these crates. What do we get from here? Is this something good? Respawn tome and a golden ticket. The next one is actually going to be, I think, all the way in the top. Oh, there it is. It's the top of this like water food thingy. Now that we're in Magma Basin, we got 2 new shrines. One of the best shrines you can get here in the game being the Ruin Shrine. Look at that, we got more deadly too. And then the Golden Cherry Shrine, we can start shining our pet. There should be something up here. One of the chests, I think. Oh, there's nothing over here. Okay, you can ignore that. Oh, it's over there. There should be something good being Magma Basin. What do we get? Ooh, oh, look at the radioactive jelly. We got 350 and 1,000 berries. The next one, I have no idea where the other one's going to be. So we're not going to waste our time trying to find it right now. Instead, let's go ahead and work on our team. So let's go ahead and work on our fairies. Let's go to the ones that don't have any ruins right now. We could work with our berries first, just because we don't obviously have enough deadly or looting to even do 1 pet. Because the 4 is max until you need a prismatic scroll to get it to level 5. So let's go ahead and use our 430 berries to hopefully get some ruins. I recommend just doing 1 at a time. Even though it's going to take a long time, I feel like you have slightly a higher chance of getting these ruins, even with the golden cherries, if you're doing 1 at a time. Got a token boost on the fairy. I didn't know you can put tokens on arcade pets. Let's go ahead and go to our next fairy and add use our radioactives. We're probably just gonna go until shiny and test our luck right there. Let's see what the chances are. Ooh, those are on like 30 for 1. And the next one, easy peasy. Look at that. Deadly and Shrunk. We can go ahead and do our mystery scrolls on this one first until we can get either looting or deadly. And we got looting 3, so we're gonna go ahead and leave that there. Even though we don't really need life still, it would help, of course, but using our looting that we have now, we can go ahead and throw that on. On second thought, we're actually gonna save them, you guys. We're actually gonna save our ruins for now until we get better pets, because the epic pets that we get here in the Magma Basin might be better than our fairies base stats. We're going to be doing this in the next episode, you guys, where we're opening this up. So for the remainder of the video, I'm actually going to go and quickly discover all the pets that I haven't discovered yet in Gloomy and Dusty Dunes, so we can fill up our index and get our rewards that we need. We're definitely not going to make it to the 50, but I think by the time we discover everything that is in Magma Basin, we might get all 50 pets that we need to get that extra 1,000 gems, which is obviously a huge jump. And by the end of the series, I'm hoping we can at least make it to 75. So I'm going to really work hard on trying to discover a lot new pets. And keep in mind, you guys, if you guys do discover shiny pets, that does count towards just discovering pets in general. So the easiest way for new players to do that is really just paying attention to the chat right here. And whenever new pets spawn in certain areas, you guys definitely should make your way towards those worlds to go discover them, because right here, this actually happened while I was grinding, but I wasn't paying attention, and I probably had a good chance to get myself a legendary sea star, which is far better than these fairies. So definitely make sure you guys are paying attention to the chat to hopefully get you guys some better pets, even though they might be a little hard or close to impossible to catch, especially with the cubes that you guys have now. But it's definitely worth the try to just go over there and throw a couple cubes and just test your luck. As soon as you guys have that 1,200 gems to unlock the second crafting slot, I do recommend getting that as well, so you guys can definitely grind out a bunch of these XP elixirs and coin elixirs. And to you guys, of course, that want to prioritize just catching pets in general, I mean, the rare cubes and epics aren't that hard to craft, especially the rare cubes being just coin alone. They're also super cheap, along with the coin and XP elixirs. And once you guys already made it here in the Magma Basin, getting all that millions of coins is really going to be light work for you guys, especially if you guys have a team like mine or better. And alrighty, we went ahead and caught a couple new pets right now. So we were able to discover one shiny pet. I didn't even know we haven't even got that one yet. It might not seem like a lot end game, but right now they're definitely going to help. Being 50 pets being my next one to unlock is 1,000 gems. It's already crazy. And whenever you guys do have these shiny ones, I would recommend using your guys' void cherries when you guys get some. Of course, I don't have any right now, but when you guys get those void cherries, definitely save your shiny pets to use your void cherries for those pets to get some more golden cherries, because that's really the only purpose of those void cherries, so you guys can stack up on some more golden cherries, because like you guys know, they aren't guaranteed. I think right now off the bat it's like 3 I don't know why I thought it was 30%, 3.5 chance of making your pet shiny, which you guys can of course raise once you guys make yourself to the arcade world and go into the Warrior Hall for the skill tree. Hopefully in the next video we can definitely make our way to the arcade world, but it might be a challenge only because the new upgrades that we get in the Magma Basin, that's in the behind that gate, the new upgrades that we get are kind of expensive, but they are upgrades that we're definitely going to want to have. So I'm hoping it doesn't take too long to grind for them. To hopefully the new pets that we get here in the Magma Basin are going to be better than these fairies, so we can upgrade our team to I'm hoping to get these new upgrades quicker. We made it this far. I really do appreciate you guys watching these videos. If you guys are new, I'm hoping these Noob to Pro series helps you get into the game. This game definitely needs a lot new players. As you guys saw from the beginning of the video, it only has like 6,700 concurrent players right now on the game. So I'm really hoping for the next update coming this coming up Friday, not tomorrow, but this coming up Friday next week. It's definitely going to be a huge update. So part 1 of the leaks, it's definitely going to come out around Saturday or Sunday, so don't miss that out, because even the leaks that we have right now, the leaks that I have my hands on right now are huge. There's only like 4 different things that I have on me right now, but they're huge updates. I'm just super excited on what this new update's gonna bring us, because it's already huge right now. It's already huge. Still a week before the update comes out, and there's already amazing things coming. But besides that, I have my Discord link down below. You guys can go check it out. We do active giveaways for pet catchers on my Discord, which include basically a complete max out set of any pet that you want, that's level, shiny, ruins, prismatic scrolls, pendants, everything. We max it completely to its capability. And I think we just ended one yesterday and I did like 3 winners. So if there's not one active right now, I will make sure there's one active by the time you guys go and join the Discord. Also, for the later episodes of the Noob to Pro series, I am definitely going to try to just give more tips and tricks, because I've noticed from the first episode and the second episode, they weren't like this one. I don't know if I just had more opportunity to give more tips, or I probably just went out of my way to give more tips in this video, but this video definitely was more helpful, I feel like, in my opinion, than my first and second episode combined. So I'm definitely going to try in the next episodes, probably only being like 2 or 3 more episodes until the series end. But again, I'm going to try for this next episodes just to be a lot more helpful for the new players getting into pet catchers. Well, besides that, it has been Prime Iridium, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side.
Yo, pee pee poo poo check.